Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. Welcome to California Cuties channel. That is me. We are here to discuss, recap, review Love and Marriage DC Season 3, Episode 4. All right? Excuse me. It is called, or it's entitled, Check Your Sass. Okay? We definitely about to get into it, y'all. Y'all hit the like button as this intro plays. Thank you.
So let your hair down, get your life. You must be feeling like this your night. So do your thing, girl, it's alright. You're doing everything that I like. So let your hair down, get your life. You must be feeling like this your night. So do your thing, girl, it's alright. You're doing everything.
Thank y'all for watching. We are back. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. We are back in the building. Welcome to all my cuties. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, night, evening, afternoon, whatever it is on your side of town when you're watching this. I hope it is excellent, okay? I hope I'm bringing a little bit of sunshine into your life. Some of this California cutiness, you know what I mean? So yeah, welcome cuties. If it's your first time here, please hit the subscribe button. Make sure you are a cutie, okay? Next, I'm gonna need you to hit that like button. I gotta take care of all the business. Hit that like button for me. As you can see in my name right here, y'all see those cuties? Those are the California cuties right there. So you can throw me a cutie in the chat to let me know that you are here and that you're enjoying the content. So make sure you hit that like button, the notification bell button, so that when I go live or I premiere a video as such, you will be notified and you can be in on the conversation as it plays. Okay. All right. I think I took care of all the business. Let me get my notes up. Like I said, we are reviewing Love and Marriage DC Season 4. Excuse me. I put 4. I meant to put Season 3. I'll change that. Anyway, it's only in my notes. Anyway, Season 3, Episode 4, Check Your Sass. Okay? It's going to be a lot of checking some sass in this episode. So we pick up where we left off in the last scene, where Clifton leaned over to ask Ashley, "What is your problem with Joy?" Clifton says to Ashley, "I can't lean." Because remember, if you watch my last video, if you haven't, go back and watch the recap and review of my last one, which was, Love and Marriage DC episode 3, where, like I said, we're taking off from there, where Ashley put her hand in his face. Like, all he did was lean over and say, "I'm trying to figure out what your problem is with my wife." That's what he was asking her. And Ashley is like, no. Clifton messing with her. He's like, I can't lean. So I can't lean over. So, he's leaning back and forth. Ashley says, act like a man. Joy says he's nothing but a man. So we are not going to disrespect. Joy says he wasn't antagonizing. And she put her hand in his face. Ashley says Joy quick would never do no bitch, no biatch, shot like that to you. And I beg to differ, because to me, quick would fly off the handle, especially because, no disrespect to all the, men that are height, I forgot what the word is, but you don't have a lot of height. They sometimes what they call the short man complex. So they flex, and they'll flex on a woman, especially if she's taller than him. So yeah, I beg to differ. Clifton asks, what I do to you? She leaned over so far, talking about, you was like this. She was so far, she could have did an exercise. She could have touched her toes, if you ask me. Ashley says, Clifton is the sixth female on the show. Sassy ass bitch. I said, I'm looking in the camera like, Joy, what you gonna say? I just move out the way to see the fist fly. There was no fist to be flown, okay? Flown, I don't even know if that's a word. However, was no fist flying. Actually is aggravated that she isn't getting under the petty's skin, okay? That's what actually was going on. She was trying to trigger Joy, like I said, open hand, slap, whack. Didn't even have to be a close fist. It could have been a watch and slap, you know what I mean? But she was trying to trigger Joy, but it didn't work. Cliff kept smiling, was, just like, I don't know what her problem is. And now pretty much anybody that was standing in that room can tell, except for Quick wasn't there, but anybody that was standing in there, including production, can tell, one, Ashley was tipsy. Two, she flies off the handle at the wrong time in the wrong people's face and tries to justify it. No, ma'am. Production tells everybody to leave because they had tried to get in between Ashley and Cliff. And if you notice, the best friend Alicia was even looking kind of bewildered. Excuse me. She was looking a little bewildered. If you looked at her face when Ashley started going off. I'm like, yeah, you should have checked your friend, like, Ashley. Come here, Bookie. Come here, Book. Come here, Bookie. Let me bring it down. Let me help you bring it down. But anyway, production couldn't calm Ashley down. She really wanted the Petties to leave, so her production asked everybody to leave. Arena and Jamie left as well. I don't know if they left out of embarrassment. I don't know, but everybody could, started falling out of the suite. I don't know what quarter the game was in. Don't know if the game, who they played. We don't know nothing about what happened in the Wizards game. Okay. Mess. And they probably did that purposely. Like, yeah, y'all not about to be at no games with our reality shows, messing up our games. So they probably did that purposely. Anywho, Joy said she was having a great time. Clifton said he was having a great time until Princess Fiona came back in the room. I kikied. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know who Princess Fiona is? That is Shrek's wife. I mean, she's a beautiful princess when she's not an ogre. And I believe when he said that, I believe he was referring to Princess Fiona, the ogre. Okay, moving on. So we head over to the Silvas, where Ashley's about to go walk her dog, Bruno. Quick is going to join her. She says she should have known something was wrong with Joy because Bruno was barking at her when Joy must have came over to the house. Joy, the person that's not her friend who now was at her house. But yeah, she says the dog was barking at her. Maybe Joy don't like dogs. Maybe Joy is afraid of your dog. Maybe Joy don't trust you or your dog, and the dog picked up. But of course, Ashley is saying it the other way around. Yeah, my dog didn't like her. My dog is like me. We don't like you. Ashley gives a quick assessment on how the ish went down in the suite. So she tells Quick, I basically didn't want to be friends no more with them, the Petties, and I wanted them to leave. And then Cliff got his big burly bitch ass in her face, talking and leaning over her. Granted, Ashley is short. So when she said, he was leaning over her, that's a reach. But he definitely did not, lean over her. He leaned in her face, brought his face to her face, and Quick says he called Clifton as soon as he found out that Ashley was fuming and that she felt disrespected. And again, just like Ashley, Quick gives us a short version of what that conversation with Clifton was like. Quick says he said something and something else. And I said to him, you really don't know me like that. And so Ashley chimes in and says, yeah, he don't really know you like that. That's why he waited till after you left to say something. Skirt, back, no, that's not entirely true. That's not how that went, because he didn't say anything until Ashley came. Clifton didn't say anything until after Ashley walked back in there and came for him. And from everybody that was watching and anybody that has been reviewing and has said this, Quick was cool, because remember, they pounded up, handshook, they gave each other a handshake when the Petties made it in there. Now, granted, his wife didn't speak to them, neither did Alicia, but no, Quick and Clifton definitely powwowed and gave a pound. Quick says when Clifton called him back that he acted like nothing really happened. Sir, that's because nothing really happened on Clifton's end. So he's giving you, from his perspective, nothing really happened, bruh. Like, nothing really happened. All the smoke came from Ashley, and Quick is rushing to be on Ashley's side. You didn't really, and the fact that for me in this moment, we understand, me, California Cutie, I understand it to seem like Quick didn't want to hear or care to hear what Clifton was going to say anyway, because he had his mind made up that his wife was disrespected in some capacity. Quick told Clifton that he would talk to his wife and let him know how they would move forward after that. So then Quick brings up that he talked to Jamie while he's talking to, Quick and Ashley, Mean Girl. They're still talking and walking the dog. So Quick says, yeah, I called Jamie. I talked to Jamie. Quick says he was like, where were you at, Jamie? So he says when I talked to him, Jamie said that they were going back and forth again. I feel like we keep hearing bits and pieces of the conversation, but only the parts that will fit the narrative for the Silvers to stay mad at the Petties. That's my take on it. So the Silvers are spinning this like if this was Jamie. This is them talking. If this was Jamie and Ashley going back and forth, it would have been okay because they know each other. But because the Silvers don't know the Petties, it's never okay for them to go back and forth. My problem with that is, if you don't know the Petties, how were they at your house? If you don't know the Petties, why did you invite them to the suite at the Wizard game? I can't with them. I'm exhausted. I'm very exhausted because I'm exhausted on watching Quick really turn around and spin shit for Ashley's benefit without even, if anything, the least you could do is get everybody that was in the room and get everybody at the same time take on what happened. Huh? Hello? Hello, McFly? Hello, McFly. I need you drinking now. I'm sorry. Um, Arena and Jamie were watching them argue. Oh, that was the thing. They were spinning it like, here's Arena. Yeah, because the Tylers was watching a game. Shoot, the game was behind them, and they was watching us argue back and forth like they was watching the game. Y'all was doing that much arguing? That's how much it was? Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. And what I put is in that they will make light of it when all, and that's what she was saying. They making all light of it. In actuality, Ashley came back on 10 in that suite. Okay. Came back on 22,000. Okay. That's true. She came in there ready to pop off because she was ready to go in there and basically kick them out, cause a scene, and be disrespectful. It was given, I'm about to kick y'all out and make a scene. Okay, girl, do your thing. Like I said, she was tipsy. Excuse me, she was tipsy and she wanted to flex. Okay. Quick says that if any man disrespects his wife, whether she, Ashley, his wife, is right or wrong, if you have a problem with her, then you have a problem with me. That's it. And if he, has to see Clifton again, it's going to be an issue. Okay. Y'all, that's what he said. So we head over to the Petty's lake house. Irena and Jamie are invited over for a couple game night. This is Jamie's first time going to the Petty's house. Irena had came over before, and got, during the daytime. It's the evening, and they're pounding on the door trying to get in, and Jamie acting like the cop he used to be. Open up, we got a search warrant. Having fun before they even got in there. So it's gonna be a fun night. Jamie tells them, man, y'all realtor is solid because they found a nice house for you guys on the outskirts. Meaning they live by the lake, can't be by the city. Right? So yeah, they had a nice little drive. Irena loved the drive because she didn't have to drive. She was riding. Right? So they ate, drinks are flowing, and they decide that they're gonna play dress up. And not just any kind of dress up. They are gonna dress up like their spouses and act like their spouses. Ha! Funners. I like it. I like it a lot. Jamie was like, I knew y'all was trying to set me up. Why? He got his drink and his plate where the costumes are, right? Excuse me, I must miss my lip, and they're kind of big. I don't know how I do that. So the girls go off and they go get dressed up like their husbands. Joy got a full on beard, y'all. I really that. She had a full on beard, y'all. A full on beard. Looking like Clifton. Arena comes out in the sweatsuit. Arena always dressed up. I don't care if she going to the pet store. She dressing up, honey. And I ain't mad at you because I like to look nice at all times too. Hence, if you catch me on any of my lives or anything, you're not going to catch me just looking like a bumpkin. And no disrespect to a bumpkin, whatever a bumpkin comes from. I'm saying that to say I'm in the hair industry and I just got to look my part. Hence, the braids. And this is what I've been doing for over 30 years now. Okay. Anyhow, um, uh, Irena comes out in a sweatsuit. Like I told you, she likes to dress up. So they come out, and Irena comes out sounding like Jamie, like, yeah, 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 that's my man. Them my boys right there. You know what I mean? Uh, you know, everybody know me in the DMV. Everybody know me in the DMV. And she giving up, sound like Jamie to a T. You hear me? They've been together like I think 28 years or something to that effect. Somewhere between 26 and 28 years. I can't remember, but it's high up in it somewhere up in there. So she got her husband down pat. Then Joy, hit us with the beard, with a drink in her hand, talking about some shooby dooby doo. Ah! Clifton gives me a shooby dooby doo. He definitely gives that off, okay? And she like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Smell my beard, smell my beard. Talking to Jamie. And Jamie, kind of got up on her beard. He was like, yeah. She was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's my beard oil. That's my new beard oil. And I hollered, y'all. I did. I was like, that is the cutest thing. It looked fun. It's comedy at its finest. You'll be able to laugh at, when you roll reverse, it's one thing, but when you are dressed for it, it's a vibe. So then it was time for the husbands to come in as their wives. Clifton walked in. Child. Joy is real earthy. She's earthy, y'all. Cliff walked in there with a dashiki on, a curly honey blonde wig with the honey blonde curls, with the dark roots, some John Lennon sunglasses, with a candle, and a flower water pot, so he can water Joy's plants, because evidently she wakes up talking about, good morning, sunlight. Good morning, people. And go over there and he starts watering the plants, real earthy stuff, stuff I do. I don't water my plants every day, though. I water my plants once a week, and I have lovely plants. Here's one right here, my beautiful, and she is real, sitting on my bike. Anyway, then Jamie comes out. Jamie comes out with a black fedora, some dark sunglasses, a black bob with a glittery. I'm talking about from the rooter to the tutor, glittery Michael Jackson jacket. Sits down next to Irena and says, I'm telling you something. I tell you something. What they gonna do in DC, they gonna talk. See, and he was shaking his head, looking just like Irena. Oh my gosh, it was hilarious. And looked just like her. Okay, even Irena in the confessional had to say, I mean, he was cute with his outfit on and everything, but he was giving Michael Jackson vibes. I was like, right. But that whole little scene was priceless. I love that. That was a key for me. So they go and take pictures, and that's when I didn't notice in the beginning, but that's when I noticed that this fool, Jamie, got his breasts. Them mother suckers are sitting way up here, okay? Them mother suckers, he had them tatas sitting up there like boy on boy on boy on boy. I said, child, y'all ain't gonna do that. And it cracked me up. He says to her that he made her say, oh no. He moved her over. No, you gotta get my best side. Talking about Irena when they taking the picture. So that was, man, it was a good time. So then, of course, how production do, we have to know. They have to bring up what happened at the game. And Irena asked the Petties, how they feeling about what happened. They say they great. We're awesome. Ain't no sweat off their back. They ain't losing no sleep. None of that shit. They was like, but it was a whole lot going on, but they both got kicked out, opposed to just Joy being kicked out. So they laughed about it. Jamie said he felt like they were kicked out too because all he heard, "Get out my suite." So he was like, okay, I guess it's it's time to leave, y'all. It's time to go. Okay, that's what he heard. So he was like, okay, he left. Clifton says that y'all guilty by association. Yeah, I ain't know that. I agree. I definitely agree with that. Irena says she thought when Joy and Ashley went to go talk, everything was going to be cool until Ashley came back in and started walking towards Clifton, and she could tell it wasn't good no more. Joy says the problem was she was already upset, and she beeline towards Clifton to talk to him the way she talks to her husband. Catch that tea. Because, quick, I hope you are watching this show back. You don't particularly have to be watching me, but if you are, this message is for you. PSA. I'm going to need you to understand that Ashley knows what to do, how to say, how to play. You. I am not lying to you. You better be watching and paying attention. And the more you just let her do what she want to do, it ain't no Miss Seeley moment right here on some, you better beat her. It ain't that. I ain't talking nothing like that. I'm saying get the facts, then address it, and then make your wife take accountability. PSA open. Jamie says he was trying to figure out what was going on. All he seen was Clifton moving side to side, and that ish set Ashley off. In the confessional, Joy says she don't care who you are or who your husband is. What was displayed in that suite was total disrespect. What you will not do to anyone is call another man a sass. Even Clifton had to say she was calling me out my name. But I was the disrespectful one. Come on now. Come on now. Jamie says when he talked to Quick, he told him that Quick said that Clifton was being disrespectful. Jamie said he in turn told him, nah, he was being sarcastic with her, like she was being. She wasn't being sarcastic. She was being an asshole. Okay. Jamie says Quick said, all right, cool. George was like, that's all Quick said? All right, cool. Jamie said, nah. He did say that Ashley said he needs to handle him or something like that. So Jamie said the next time he talked to Clifton, Clifton told him that Quick, kind of threatened him. Clifton said, he didn't go hard, but the basis of it was, you disrespected my wife, and Clifton knows he did not disrespect Ashley, but because Quick says, well, he'll talk to his wife, Ashley, and we'll see, how it goes from there. That they showed Irena and Joy, and that kind of rubbed both of them the wrong way. In the confessional, Jamie and Irena both agree that Ashley has a big personality, but that Quick needs to start addressing his wife's behavior, and basically for Quick to jump on Ashley's side and think what she says is the entire truth when there was numerous, not one, not two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8 people to say otherwise. Ashley needs to take accountability for some things, and in this moment, she's not doing it. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I don't think she's gonna do it in the next moment either. Let's just be clear. Joy says, bottom line is Ashley was wrong at the party, and she was wrong at this basketball game. Clifton says, if he was being disrespectful or had been disrespectful to her, he would have owned it. Joy says Quick is never around when Ashley is showing her ass. And they wonder if Quick even knows that Ashley shows her ass, right? Joy says, yeah, he knows. That's why he's never around. Like Clark Kent ain't never around when Superman around. He's never around. He knows when to get out of Dodge. So Arena says, Joy, maybe y'all can talk one more time. Give it one more chance. Biggie, give me one more chance. Biggie, give me one more chance. Production, I'm going to need y'all to stop doing that. I am tired. We tired. Joy's tired. Anything in reality world we get tired of you guys saying that. So maybe y'all should talk one more time. No. If it happens, it happens. Okay? Stop doing it to us. And Joy quickly says, no, she's tired. Same thing I just said. Clifton basically says it's bad blood and ain't no Band-Aid big enough, strong enough, high enough, thick enough to catch all that. So they just gonna take it, they just gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time, basically what he says, right? Child, it's gonna take more than some time. It's gonna take a miracle, some prayer. It's gonna take Ashley to come off her high horse and come off her chariot to not. It's gonna take a lot, y'all. But in the meantime, in the between time, we're gonna take this little short commercial break. Please do as this says. Hey, okay. I hope you guys are having a good time. Did you hit the like button? Are you subscribed? You got that notification bell on? I hope so. If not, do so. It ain't gonna talk. Guess what? It's free 99. Catch that tea. It is free 99. And I know you guys got free 99 because I got free 99 for the people that I'm subscribed to. It's a community, y'all. Let's build this community. I want you guys to be part of my California Cutie community. Okay? So, like Ashley says, we on to the next scene. So, like Ashley says, hell has frozen over because Winter and Ashley are in the same room on purpose. Winter went to visit Ashley while she is recording her auto book. Ashley says this is their first cordial meeting ever and that she's happy that Winter is supporting her. Ashley asks Winter how her relationship is going. Winter said it's going great. I love Winter. Winter's so pretty. I really do. Winter's so pretty. Winter says, it's going great. Ashley says, she'll be one of her bridesmaids. Winter says, no, you won't. And not being shady, she was just saying, nah, because I'm not having no wedding. I'm just going to come back like, hey, y'all, we got hitched. Ashley says that that seems to be on trend. And Winter didn't catch that shade because that was a dig on the Petties. She was like, Winter was like, nah, no, that's because I had a wedding the first time I got married. Ashley says, I'm not talking about you. So of course now, ding, 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 click, click, light bulbs. Okay. Winter's like, oh shoot, she talking about the Petties. She's like, I'm talking about other people. Winter asks Ashley, how are she and the Petties getting along? She says that Clifton and Quick had a conversation, and Clifton said that Clifton said to Quick, Ashley feels like she needs to talk. The way I parenthesize this, okay? So, is that a word? I be coming up with different stuff, girl. Anyway, Ashley was like, this is what she says. Clifton and Quick had a conversation, and it was put to him. Does Ashley feel like she needs to talk down to Joy to catapult her career? And maybe she's jealous of Joy. I didn't hear none of that in that conversation. In production, if you got that clip, we need to see that. Roll that beautiful beauty footage, please, because that didn't happen. Okay. Winner says, but you guys do the same thing, meaning both of y'all are on the same reality show. And of course, Ashley, mean girl, is quick to say, no, we don't do the same thing. She comes from a game show and she's a karaoke singer. I'm going to need you to stop downgrading Joy's career that she's been doing for a long while. And it's not karaoke singing, Bookie Bear. The lady can sing, and I'm going to need you to stop doing that. Y'all haven't, Ashley says, y'all haven't, no, Winder asks Ashley, y'all haven't talked since the party? Ashley says, no, they were just at the Wizards game and they got into it again, but except she got into it with her husband, Clifton. Winder says, get into it with Clifton. Ashley proceeds to walk up. Now, mind you, Winner is sitting down. Ashley proceeds to walk up on Winner as she's sitting down and says Clifton walked up on her and stands over her. And of course, the production shows us again that Clifton never walked over to her. He never stepped to her. He didn't even lean over her. Ashley said, this is the second time she has gotten into it with the Pettys, and the Tylers was just kind of standing there doing nothing. Winter says, Ashley, that's an awkward position to be in. And of course, mean girl, smart ass Ashley says, is it? I don't know why. Winter has to explain to Ashley as if she's explaining the ABCs to her. Arena is a good friend of yours, and she's a good friend of Joy. So Ashley tells Winter that she had to be in the middle of Sherelle and Arena. And to me, that's not a good example because I recall you guys had a little pushback on that situation. You guys have to go watch the season prior to see what happened. But Arena and Ashley had a little pushback when Arena got into it with Sherelle, which is Black's wife. Yeah, they it was some pushback. Arena and Ashley, like I said, kind of got into it. And Ashley said she didn't pick sides. There was no sides to pick. You was down with Irena, and like you and Sherelle wasn't really like cool like that. So anyway, Winter says, so you think Arena has picked a side? Ashley says, definitely. Winter asks Ashley, has she talked to Arena? Ashley says, she can't believe that she's about to say this, but she says she's really hurt behind Arena. Because for the past year, they would be over Ashley's house all the time. The kids would come over and they became like family. And she says she doesn't talk to Arena like that anymore. Winter says she's sorry to hear that. Ashley says, I'm sorry to hear that too. And that she just realized that she was hurt. Winter says that she hopes that Ashley and Arena can talk and that Ashley can tell her how she really feels about Irena choosing Joy's side over hers. Winter is in shock, as of me and I'm sure a lot of people, that Irena even confesses that she was hurt by Irena. So now we head over to Winter House. Yusha and Pretty Winter are about to discuss their first Valentine's Day together, and Yusha's, looking forward to it until he finds out that Winter wants to have a winter wonderland, if you will. He's like, that sounds like it involves snow. She's like, it does. She wants to get the couples together so they They can do some bonding time. You should like, I want to do some bonding time with you. And wants to, really wants to spend some time with his boo thing, which is Winter. Winter says, I do want to spend some intimate time with my man, but she also wants to, get some couple time together so that if they really gonna be on this show together and they want the show to work, Fix It Winter, she wants to bring them together. So they joke and say, do they need to bring security? And Winter kind of thinks it over. So we'll see how the Winter Wonderland goes, y'all. Are y'all liking the video? Are y'all enjoying yourselves? I'm trying to go fast because I'm on a time schedule, okay? So anyway, Ashley invites Sherelle over for coffee. Actually, not for coffee. She actually invites her to a coffee shop because both these ladies, Ashley and Sherelle, both work from home. So sometimes that gets overwhelming, especially if you have little kids like Sherelle does. She has a 2-year-old. And when you're working from home, sometimes you can't get the quiet space that you need to really focus on. So they bond over that. And, a different change of scenery might, get the juices flowing, and maybe they can create or do what they do best. And so in this moment, Ashley realizes that her and Sherelle have a lot of things in common, because Sherelle in this moment tells, she ends up telling Ashley that she told Black, her husband, she's starting to feel like a housewife, and she never wanted to feel like that or be a housewife, a stay-at-home mom. She's cooking, cleaning, taking care of the house, plus taking care of her businesses and tending to a 2-year-old. She says that's not who she is, and she ain't never been that. So it's getting a little overwhelming for her. It's, and it's very stressful. It's triggering depression. And sometimes she feels like, not really getting out of bed, but she got a 2-year-old. She can't do that. Ain't no not getting out the bed. Okay. Not with a 2-year-old, shoot, not with a 10-year-old, damn near not with a 15-year-old. But she, sometimes she just want to stay in bed. She feels stuck and overwhelmed. For the first time, Black and Sherelle have hired a management team to, help with. They have a podcast. They're trying to get monetized. So am I, y'all. Share me with peoples. I need 500 subscribers. I am just shy of that. Come on, people. Y'all love me. I love y'all. Let's do it. Let's get California Cuties community together. But anyway, they hire a management team that is trying to help monetize their podcast. Sherelle is tooting her own horn. She's saying, her and Black's podcast is, top of the line. They feel very comfortable. And I've, heard a little bit of it, and it's nice. They're in some couple relationship things, and, trying to keep the Black beautiful community beautiful. And I'm never going to be mad at that. So, Sherelle is looking, to get some things taken off her plate and some help. And like I said, her and Ashley find out that they have the same kind of creative juices. They have their hands on a lot of things, but they find it hard to focus on one thing. So, they need to focus on one thing and then move on to the next. And that they both have been experiencing anxiety. I told you guys in the last video how Ashley is not getting any sleep, and she's feeling very anxious with all the things that she has on her plate. Irena meets up with Winder at the seafood spot. Ashley arrives as well because she has invited the both of them out because she wants to invite the two of them to the Winter Wonderland, I'm sure, right? So Winter is happy to be getting the OGs together. Ashley pulled out a gift for Winter, a signed autographed book that Ashley's written, to Snowflake from the OG Gutter Barbies. You guys would have to go back to know what the Gutter Barbies is. That would be Irena and Ashley. And it's some fun shade behind that. They turned that into a little lucrative little, not business, but they got what do they call this? Oh my God, gear. They have little, they have gear and stuff for the gutter Barbies. So yeah. Um Ashley says she gave her the book as a thank you for coming by, and that she was the only one in the group. Winter was the only one in the group that did not purchase the book, which brings me to this point. So, are you saying in this moment that the one that's not your friend, no, friend, because you don't put the D's on it, the one that's not your friend, that would be Joy, purchase the book? Inquiring minds would like to know. Excuse me. Ashley tells Irena how she hadn't seen her in a while. They chit chat here and there, but in the confessional, Ashley says that Irena is temper checking to see if Ashley is hot or cold, since in Irena's words, she's been talking behind her back to Joy. Now, back at the table, Ashley said Winter came to see her when she was doing her audio recording for her book, and she has shared with Winter since Joy came around, that their relationship is different. Irena says, how are we different? Ashley says, no, it's not we're different. You're different. Irena says, because we're not hanging out as much as we used to. Ashley says, right. And then she says she feels like you've thrown yourself in the middle and leaning towards Joy's side more. Irena says, I haven't thrown myself in the middle, but I am in the middle because both of you are my friends. Irena says, you talking about me and Joy, how the F did this happen? Referring to Winter sitting across from her, and Ashley's sitting next to her. And she's like, how did this happen? Talking about Winter and Ashley becoming cordial with one another. Ashley tells Irena she's like happy for Winter. She likes where Winter is in her life with her boyfriend. She's, in a positive space, but trying to be friends with going through a divorce Winter. No, she didn't like that. Winter is like, that's fair. That's fair enough. Irena plays around with Ashley and kind of side eyes her, and Ashley side eyed her back. But only thing with Ashley, mean girl side eye, she throws a little shady comment and says, like, you haven't asked me to do anything. Irena says, I told you I have a lot of stuff going on, ma'am. So in the confessional, Ashley throws more shade and says, we get it. Everybody is busy. She might not be doing TikTok. Shade. Because the Tylers do TikTok, y'all. And it's lucrative for them. It's shady. But okay. She's like, she says, she might not be doing TikTok. She has a book to promote and children to raise and a husband to have sex with. She gets it. She's busy too, meaning Ashley, I'm busy too, but she still makes time for her friends. And if she wants to keep that D that she gave her for the end of friend, she better make some time for her. That's what she said kind of in the confessional. Winter says Ashley really did feel a way. Winter says to Irena, Ashley really did feel a way. Ashley says, I poured my heart out to Winter. Ashley says, and talking to Irena, I don't do friendships. Arena says, damn, it must have been bad if you pouring your heart out to Winter. Light shade, just light, not much major, but light, because if you go back to the gutter Barbies, that was Irena and Ashley, and that's what Winter called them. So she's like, dang, if you went over to Winter to come talk to tell her that, whoa, that's crazy. So Winter said, I am still a life coach and I can still offer some support, some support. Dang, I don't know why my tongue gets twisted sometimes. Winter says she really does feel a way. Arena says, oh, you know I really love you. No, Arena says, oh, you really love me? Ashley says, I really love you. Winter says her feelings were hurt for real. And in this moment, I was kind of mad because Ashley really didn't say that to Irena. And I was hoping she would, because it would have came off way more sincere if Ashley was the one to say that to Irena. But anyway, Winter says her feelings were really hurt. Irena says, I think about you all the time. See how the play came off of, oh, I think about you all the time. Ashley says, I know, girl, you dream about me. But in this moment, it should have been a more serious moment where Ashley should have been like, girl, yeah, my feelings was really hurt. So the ladies open up their mailbox gifts from Winter, and they open them up, their earmuffs and gloves in it, with the card to invite them to the Winterland vacation. The ladies wanted to know who was all invited. Winter says, you're allowed to bring your boo things, your husbands. They will have a great big house that they're all staying in. Arena wants to know who's all staying in the house. Winter says she did extend an invite to the Duncans, which is Black and Sherelle, and the Petties. Scratch. Run that back. You invited the Petties. Ashley was like, checking my calendar. Oh, dang. I'm clipping my toenails that day. Sorry. Arena said, so Ashley, you coming on the trip? Ashley said, no. And Winter was like, "Aw, Ashley." And that's how they ended it, y'all. That's how they ended it, on another cliffhanger. And I won't say cliffhanger because my mouth wasn't hanging like, but that's how they ended this episode, basically. I cannot stand when people say they're not going to come to a trip that you know you got to get paid to get on the trip. You get paid for this, y'all. So stop acting like y'all not coming on no trips. It's cute. I think you cutting your toenails. It's cute. You ain't a bit more clipping your toenails, child. You want to get this paycheck. You're going to be on that trip. That's what you're going to do. Okay? You're going to be on that trip. In Winter, stick to your guns and make sure you invite everyone that you want to bond with and everybody that you expect to bond with. Okay, honey bun? That's what you do, pretty girl. So yeah, y'all, that's my time here. Again, thank y'all cuties for rocking with me. My Cash App has been scrolling at the bottom because sometimes I forget to put it up there. I am not monetized yet. But if you're enjoying this content and any of my other videos that, you have watched, I'm hoping you guys are watching. I need the viewership. I need the subscribership. I need y'all to become my community. I need y'all cuties. I need y'all to come through for me. So yeah, y'all, if y'all enjoying it, drop a sister a little dollar too. I ain't too, it's not I'm begging, but I am up here talking. Not for my health, but for my wealth. Okay. Catch that tea. So yeah, y'all. If I've enjoyed rocking with y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed rocking with me. I will be coming back to you guys with another review of part 5. Not part, I don't know why I keep saying part, but episode 5. It is out and about. It's moving around in these streets. I'll be back with my review. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Tell your friends, like I told y'all, your people that that watch the show, because, you can tell your people that don't watch the show, but the people that watch the show, definitely let them know that I'm here. I'm going to be here. And we enjoy each other. Drop me a comment. Drop a cutie in the comment. That, like I said, free 99. Free way to help me to get in the algorithms, getting these comments. Tell me what you like, what you didn't like, as far as my recap, as far as the show. I ain't mad. Do what you got to do. Just give me a little view. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Give me a little view. But yeah, y'all, I enjoyed y'all cuties. I hope you guys had a great time. Like I said, I enjoyed myself immensely. And that is my time. I am going to get out of here and I am going to hit you guys. No, I will see you guys on the flip side. Okay? I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy my outro. Love y'all. Bye, guys.
So let your hair down, get your life. You must be feeling like this your night. So do your thing, girl.